Hello, mathematicians. I just wanted to give you a short video on how to use this extension that you put on your Chromebooks for math. So although it's called the MB Ruler, it actually has a protractor in it. Now, one thing that's really important to notice, because this happened to me, after you put in the extension, any of the documents up at the top that were already open will not be able to use the extension. So what I recommend doing, if you need to, close all of your tabs on the top and start new. So if you need to, you can pause this video and do that and then come back to it. Okay, so for today's lesson, what you're doing after you watched that video, and since you can't print out the worksheet in the protractor, you will be going and typing and using the protractor right on this document. Now take a look, see how my cursor's over here at the right? On your dock, you should have this, if you put this extension on your Chromebook, 3 boxes. This right triangle, this grid paper, and then this larger one. This right triangle is actually the protractor. So for example, when I click it, your protractor will come on the screen. Okay? What I want you to notice on this protractor is this. Each of these tabs is 5 degrees. Now on the ones we've been showing you, they had 1 degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 until you got to 10, but not this protractor. It goes like this: 5, 10 degrees, 15, 20 degrees, 25, 30 degrees, 35, 40, and so on, all the way until you get to 180. So that is what is different about this protractor. But to use this protractor, you click on that right triangle. Now, if you want to get rid of it, you don't hit backspace or anything. You just come back up here and click on it again, and you get rid of it. Now, when you click on it, the problem is this, okay? You need to make sure that this middle circle is lined up with your vertex right here where your angles come together. So if you see it, you pull this and you line it up. Now, if you look here, right, if I went like this and you say, oh, it's pretty much lined up. See, your baseline, see this green baseline, should be right in line with the bottom right. So I say, oh, wait, I have to pull this down a little bit. Now this is in line, okay? Now I say to myself, okay, I know that this angle is more than 90 degrees. So the type of angle is an obtuse angle. And you could type that right here on this document, obtuse. Now we need to say the angle measure, how many degrees? Well, I know I'm starting over here and I'm going to count 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now it's obtuse, so it's more than that. Now, this tick here is 95. Now, the only problem with this protractor is we don't have a tick mark for every single degree, but I know that it's almost 95 degrees. So I would say it's about 94 degrees, and I could put 94 here. Now remember, in our previous videos, we have told you that you have a 2 to 3 degree marginal error, meaning if you are 2 or 3 degrees off, that's okay. But if you're like 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees off, that's a little bit of a problem. So on this online protractor, you don't have all the single tick marks, so you're just going to have to guess. You know, it's just slightly below 95. You could say 93, 94, or 93 degrees. Now, you're done. You put your measurement here. What I recommend doing is getting rid of it, okay? Going down on your screen and bringing your cursor over here, because when you do that, when you click on protractor again, it brings the protractor there. Now, one thing that I've seen happen to myself is this. By accident, I moved the angle that we put in there, and I didn't mean to. So sometimes you need to just make sure, start again, move your protractor over. This circle needs to line up with the vertex, like this. Now, what's cool on here on the side, you can move this up, you can make it bigger, you can move it down. So you may say, I want to make this bigger to see better, but this is not okay because look at your green baseline. It's going down here. You want to lift this up to be in a perfect alignment with that black line. Look, it almost looks like you can't even see the green line. And this center circle is on the vertex. Now, my arrow is pointing this way, and this looks like a small angle. Start at 0, 10, 20, and so on. To go to the next problem, get rid of your protractor, click on this upper right, get rid of it, move down to number 3. Bring your cursor here, click on it, click protractor. And you will do that for 1, 2, this is problem 3. Go down to problem 4, click on protractor. Whoops. drag this vertex right to there. Move this around if you need it. When you're done with angle 4, get rid of it. Go to 5, and your last one is 6. So that is how you use this extension, okay? Make sure you take your time. Protractors can be a little bit tricky, but they're fun. So make sure you play around with it and always think, what type of angle is it? If it's an acute, between 0 and 90. If it's a right angle, it's exactly 90 degrees. And if it's obtuse, it's greater than 90 and less than 180. Good luck today and have fun.